Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Got the 1st down and more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Now he's looking to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Texas! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Sam Houston's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Burgess. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The give from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the RPO, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the run. Hard running there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Eastern Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Plows through the defense. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Bearcats are flying down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Combs. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. Kearney on the Jets. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burgess. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Firing to the right, complete. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He's looking to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Gives it to the back on the draw. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and you got to reload quick now because this offense.
Oh, he's got some space.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bearcats heading quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down, he'll throw it. Turns it loose deep. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't loft one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It is good! And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. A quick pass to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fights off the defender. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker missing the hole before getting more.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be brought down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Oh, he got loose. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time on target. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up 14 over Miami. We will be multitasking today, boy.
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. It's caught. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's fired. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He splits the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. Oh, out of space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn! Once he got some room, it was over.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Right on the money. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Sam Houston! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snatches it on the right. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. To the ground with the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. It's caught. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. quick strike complete. Oh, what a cut! And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Scores on the sneak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They are up by 12 over Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense.
And it's a turnover on down.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll leave it with the lone back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Burgess. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Throwing right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Texas offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.